Okay, guys, so we're back with Saint-Etienne, and I was going to bring you the last game of the Europa League, the Lokomotiv Moscow game. Of course, we just beat them in the last episode, and instead of that, I feel like it's going to be better to bring you a double header today, given what's happened since Lokomotiv Moscow. We had a really, really good win against Stade Rennais away. They're a team just above us in the league, so that was a brilliant win. 92nd minute 95th minute, sorry, Budabu's penalty. So quite lucky to get away with a win there, although we were the far better team. Since Stade Rennais, though, we drew against Lyon at home, which is quite good considering Lyon are flying. They're unbeaten in the league at the minute, and to be honest, we were pretty close to winning that game. But yeah, decent result there. We then had Arsenal, of course, in the Europa League, and a 1-1 draw at home against them, pretty good. Moise Kean got the goal. We then played Paris Saint-Germain and kind of got slapped. The worst news to come from this wasn't the result. It's Moise Kean's injured again. Of course, he had many ankle injuries last year. He was out for weeks upon weeks. He's out for 4 to 7 weeks again. Quite a letdown, because he's been playing pretty well, to be fair to him. And yeah, a loss against Paris Saint-Germain, kind of expected, obviously. We then had Lille at home, and this was quite an annoying game. Obviously, you can see here already we haven't won a game since Stade Rennais. But yeah, 2-2 against Lille. Nketiah and Makudi with the goals. We led twice in the game, and they came back twice. And yeah, they had more chances than us, to be fair to them. But I feel like we should have won that game. They're a team just below us, I think, at the minute, or they might have just overtaken us. But yeah, not great. Arsenal away, of course, is always going to be a really hard game. Can't really fault them too much for this. Similar to the Paris Saint-Germain game, 3-0 away from home. And then we had Metz, and it's a game we should have won. Pretty simple. We played really well. The one goal that we did score coming from Borja Majoral, and yeah, then we let in an equaliser, and we shouldn't have. We should have won that game against a team that we should be beating. So yeah, this brings us to the double header that's going to be happening today. We have Stade Brest at home. Again, it's much like the Metz game. We should win this. And then after that, we have Austria Vienna in the Europa League, which is the second last game of the Europa League group stage. We'll then have Lokomotiv away. If you look at the Europa League group, we are still second on 7 points, 3 behind Arsenal, 4 ahead of Lokomotiv. So if we beat Vienna, the Lokomotiv game shouldn't really matter too much, because I'm expecting Arsenal to beat Lokomotiv as well. So in terms of the league table, it's not looking great at the minute. We're on 22 points, which is still only 5 points behind third place Monaco, which is Champions League, and only 2 points behind Stade Rennais, who are in the first Europa League spot. So, you know, we're still in touching distance, but Monaco, Lyon, and Paris Saint-Germain are flying. PSG have won 5 on the bounce. Lyon are unbeaten in the league so far. Monaco have lost 4 games, but I think they've, if we look at their schedule, they've been flying recently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've won 7 in a row. So yeah, it's gonna be tough. You can see Stade Brest actually beat them 4-1 away, and we're playing Stade Brest now at home. So this hopefully isn't going to be a stumbling block, another one for us, because the campaign hasn't been going as I expected this season. But yeah, let's get into the team and get into this Stade Brest game. So the team for today is going to be Ruffier in nets, who's just back from that injury that he got. Bajic was quite good in nets for us while Ruffier was away, but of course we didn't win as much as we would have wanted, so good to have him back. Valencia right back, Makudi and Sarr centre backs. Haidara is going to play left back because Miguel Trauco is in a big need of a rest. So he might miss these 2 games. So gives Haidara a chance to get a run out, and he hasn't had much of a chance this season. And yeah, Mvia is going to be the ball winning midfielder. Adley's going to come in as the deep lying, as Cabaye has just got an injury, and he's going to be out for a while. He's going to be out for 2 months, and he may decline so much that I might not want to play him second half of the season. Of course, we've got Cataldi coming in, so shouldn't be too much of a problem. But yeah, Kavai's been a really good player for us. He is just getting a bit old now. So Adley's in, and Kedia is out in the right. Moise Keane is just back from his injury, and I'm going to start him out in the left. We've got Boudebouz down the middle, and Borja Majoral up top, with players like Wule and Bouanga to come off the bench. So let's get into this. So starting the game off here, and we just had an attack there. It's got to be a game that we win. We need a win against anyone at this point. We do have a corner here. It's been cleared, and Keane has smashed that in back on his return from injury, and that's his 5th goal of the season. And what a finish that was from outside the box. Yann Villa with the assist. That was fantastic. So Nketiah's breaking now. I'd love to put this up. 2-0 would just... What a goal that is! Oh, that could be goal of the season. That could be two goal of the season contenders today. Oh, that is Nketiah, my guy. That was absolutely unbelievable. He took that half the length of the pitch. That was sensational. Yeah, Nketiah's been struggling. To be fair, I think he's scored two goals before this game, I think. And he hasn't been playing the best. He's just scored again, so there you go. He's on for a hat-trick now. It's good to see, honestly. Keane back from injury. I might take Keane off now, actually. Both of them are on yellows, but Keane is also not match fit, so we'll get Bouanga on for Keane. But yeah, it's good to see both of them sort of working together and, you know, both coming up with goals and assists. And I hope it can continue, because Nketiah especially has been a bit disappointing, and of course Moise Keane's been out injured for, you know, near 2 months, so we're just passing it around now. It's quite easy for us. Borja Majoral, could have made it 4, but still just the 3-0. We really did need this, and I'm just so happy that we've managed to do it, because we were probably going to be in quite some trouble if we managed to lose this. We are now still 5 points behind Monaco, who are in the Champions League places. But it's not a terrible amount of ground to make up. Yeah, I hope we can. I'm going to keep Nketiah on, just mainly for the fact that he might score a hat-trick. And yeah, I don't know if he's definitely never scored a hat-trick for us. We're going to bring Alexis Blin on as a box-to-box midfielder. We get a lot of yellow cards in most of our games, which is quite annoying. And the odd red card. I don't have get stuck in or anything on my team instructions, so it's quite confusing. I know I've got high pressing and stuff on. Obviously we're playing a gegenpress formation. Sarr played a good ball through there to Majoral. I think I'm gonna we should really take off. We're gonna take Sarr off for Morato. I was gonna bring Palencia on for Valencia, but we'll be safe and try and preserve one of these players from getting sent off. Yann Villa now with the ball to Makudi. And Nketiah has played a ball through, and it's straight through to the Brest goalkeeper. Playing some really nice football. There's Majoral through. Oh, he's had a lot of chances. That's probably the one disappointing thing from this game. He really should have scored a goal or two. Yeah, I think time's just going to tick away now. Yeah. So 3-0, and obviously leaves us in 5th, 5 points behind Monaco, 2 behind Stade Rennais, level on points with Nîmes, who are just below us in 6th. And did Monaco win today? No, they must have won. They must have been playing yesterday or something. But yeah, completely destroyed them. Really happy with that. Let's move on to the Europa League game against Austria Vienna. So the team for today, we are going to make a number of changes, just because we did beat them 2-0 away from home, and this is of course the home game later in the group stage. We've kept a lot of good players in the team, of course, but We just have to make some changes for squad rotation, really, and match fitness and stuff like that. Because we do have a game against Monaco in 3 days away from home, which is going to be tough. So we're going to start with Ruffier in goal, Palencia at right back, Tanganga, Morato, and Haidara in the defence, Alexis Blin and Yassine Adli in the middle. And Nketiah and Keane will stay on just because of the games that both of them had against Brest. Yusuf is going to come into the middle for Boudebouz, and Boulay is going to come up top to replace Majoral. So let's get into this Europa League game and get a win. We have kicked off, and a lot of greyed out players for Austria Vienna. They're not. Ulay's in here. Oh, he's hit the post. Yeah, not too many real players in this version of the game, of course. Ulay has hit that over the bar. He's had a couple of chances already, and yeah, the players that were in their team, we have a penalty, I think. Arsenal are 2-0 up after 10 minutes against Lokomotiv, so my idea that we win here and Lokomotiv lose against Arsenal is happening so far, so I'll be able to rest some players, I think, against Lokomotiv. It is a penalty. Who will be taking this? Wule with the penalty. There we go. So, just turn my notifications off there. Wule with the penalty. Good start. Just as I... Oh, it's offside. Thank God for that. Yeah, with the two chances at the start of the game, Wule could have had a hat-trick already. And Keddy is pressing forward now. Moise Kean, I don't know what just happened. And Keddy, I think, had a shot deflected off the goalkeeper, and then it fell to Keane, and he, I don't really know, I think he tried to head it back towards goal to Nketiah. Yassine Adli has smashed in a free kick there. Yeah, that's amazing. Even when Kabai's back from injury, I think I may start to play Yassine Adli. He's a really good player. As you can see from them stats, he is a really all-round. Of course, he's on loan from Chelsea, which isn't the best. I really wish he was my own player. But who knows, maybe one day, once we have the funds for players like that. So 2-0 half-time. Looking comfortable, obviously. Yassine Adli's hit that in. Tanganga just over the bar. May have even hit the bar, actually. And Kenny and Keane a bit quiet in this game. Show some passion, boys. Arsenal are going to win against Vienna. There's no question about that in the last game of the Europa League campaign. So I'm going to rest players because there's no chance of us getting first place in the group. Yeah, it's just not going to happen. So, oh, Tanganga's hit the bar again. He could have had two. Yassine Adli's quite tired. I'm going to play Yusuf as the deep lying and bring on Riyad Boudebouz. We're playing really well. 65% possession. A ton more shots than the other team. We'll get Majoral on for the last 10 minutes. Yeah, just really comfortable. Kind of what I expected, of course, and it's just just wide. It's just good. It's good to get back to, like, just winning ways, really. But they've just put one wide. Yeah, after the trouble that we were having against some big teams, and then of course we had the game against Metz that we drew and shouldn't have. And I thought they were gonna get a goal there. I think they may have another highlight as well. They've been really putting it on us the last 5, but it's a bit too late now. I hope that's not okay. I was just hoping that wasn't a red card. Yeah, good to get back to winning ways, and hopefully we can continue it against Monaco, which you'll find out about in the next episode, obviously. Just curious what score Arsenal beat. Yeah, 4-0. James Rodriguez, Thiago Silva, Mkhitaryan. What? Wait, what? So I'm so confused. I have the latest updates and everything installed. I don't know why he's still at Arsenal. That's very confusing, because is he not at Roma on a permanent deal? Or is he? Did he only go on loan to Roma? There's no way he's at Arsenal this season. I don't know. I'll have to look at that. But yeah, good results there, of course, and we're back. We're back on the form. After Monaco, we've got some slightly easier games, so that is going to help out, obviously, if we can manage to win in them. So yeah, I think we'll come back next time for Marseille. We'll come back from Marseille away. They are having a very bad season, so hopefully we can get a result there. And by then you'll know, kind of, it'll be the halfway point of the season, so we'll kind of know what's happening. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed, and come back from Marseille. And yeah, keep watching the series, like and subscribe if you are enjoying. Peace.